we are, no, we're not live. You know that. But anyways, let's go ahead and start a department YouTube huddle, but let's bring a little introduction. Let's bring a little bit of music introduction to it. 500 Kudo points. First one, to text this theme song. And I need, who sings this? Okay, give me the name of the artist and the title. And if you want to get fancy, fine, give me the movie. We all know what the movie is, okay? And if you don't, you don't. In the story, I have nothing magical about it, okay? So I need the name of the artist, the name of the song. If you want to give me the movie, that's fine for bragging rights. But the first one to give it to me will get 500 Kudo points, all right? That's all you get right there. 50 seconds worth. All right. I know the attention span. Y'all don't want to go past the 12-minute mark. So I already wasted a minute here. So nevertheless, we have a special guest today here. In a minute, I'm going to hand it over to him. His name is Tyler Harris. He is our newest addition to the Spawn family. We are growing. And that's just great. Okay, we're growing. We also added to our, well, I shouldn't say we added. Tyler Harris finally we had a vacancy because Dale retired. So we finally got around to filling it. We filled it with a wonderful candidate. That's Tyler Harris. And next month, we filled Mark Hamilton's position with our nuclear medicine PRN, Manuel Aguilar, I believe. Y'all probably didn't know that, and I apologize. But nevertheless, we've had an opening for several months now for nuclear medicine PRN. Lynn needs some help. Lynn has been busy lately. She's been really, really busy. So part of that recognition, I'm going to tell you right now, Lynn, thank you for holding down the fort in nuclear medicine. Thank you so much. And it's not just recognizing Lynn, okay, and Nuke Med. How many times have we called, hey, you have this stat ordered. Hey, we need this. So thank you to everybody for playing a role and letting us know we have a Nuke Med request in that box right there, okay? But I want to give shout out to MRI. MRI, thank you again. Ever since we went down 8 days and had to get a computer rebuilt with AOL dial-up modem, give me a break. It sits in MRI. You would think that Melissa Cruz is being one of those air traffic controllers with the cones, and it sounds like a B-52 coming down for a landing. Sorry, Mel. I know, here again, I mentioned her in my YouTube huddle again, nevertheless. So thank you for MRI for holding on for it. CT, again, CT is just paying the bills. CT is just paying the bills, man. You CT techs are too cool, man. Too cool. Ultrasound, right up there. Ultrasound and CT have the same amount of FTEs in each of their respective departments. And I'm telling you right now, ultrasound's right there paying the bills too. I'm going to say why CT's paying the bigger bills, the bigger bills, because it's the reimbursement rates are a little bit higher for a CT. So yeah, IR, I'm sorry. I'm giving a shout. I'm recognizing IR too. Thank you, Tanya and Jessica and Debbie Little for jumping in there on the call rotation for working up the IR cases. Granted, I know we are furloughing our cases to Shoreline, but hey, we got to keep them busy too, right? But no, Tanya and Jessica are working very hard in working up these cases. Debbie Little, thank you for taking on the weekend rotation call. So a shout out to IR also. Help me out here, Tyler. I'm going to put you on the spot here. What other department can we give a shout out to? Can't forget diagnostic. Can't forget diagnostic. What's that?
You're right.
Diagnostic. We cannot. The heart and soul of the department? Come on. Diagnostic. Everything revolves around diagnostic. Without diagnostic, you don't. That's where everybody starts, right? Everybody starts at diagnostic. So everybody in diagnostic, y'all know who you are. Too many names to mention. Thank you very much. So CT, MRI, ultrasound, IR, Nuke Med. There's one more missing. Who's missing? The OR. Chris and Al and Clarissa, thank you so much here and everything. But the night shift, again, the fact that y'all have to deal with Vesta, don't get me started on that. RTAs, our transporters, again, part of the heart and soul too of this department. So anyways, a shout out to every single department. So I'm going to go down. I'm going to be very careful. I know I'm at the 4-minute mark, but I've got to give shout out to everybody, all departments. We did MRI. We did CT, we did Nuke Med, we did IR, we did ultrasound, and we did diagnostic. Okay, So everybody, shout out to everybody. Can't do this without y'all. I cannot. So without any further delay, because I know I'm at the 5-minute mark, let me introduce you to our latest addition to our family. I can't rotate this, so I'm going to just make sure you're in the picture. Can you please tell us your name?
Hello, my name's Tyler Harris.
All right. Tyler, how long have you been in Corpus, Tyler?
I've been in Corpus for about 4 years now.
Awesome.
Officially.
Where are you officially from?
I'm officially from a small town about 2 hours up the coast called Palacios, Texas. Small town.
You see how he pronounces it? He pronounces it correctly.
Yeah, that's right. A lot of people say Palacios, Palacios, but that's how the locals say it. So.
How many streetlights do y'all have in Palacios?
We got one red light. That's it.
You don't even have a green light, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Welcome to Swan South. I'm glad you selected Swan South. I know I know you had choices out there, so I just want to say thank you very much. Welcome to the family. Let me ask you this. I'm going to put you on the spot. How many techs can you name already that has been part of your training? Go down the list.
All right. Katie, AJ, Bree, Laura, Josh.
Come on, Tyler.
Al.
Yes.
Clarissa.
Yes.
Number one. Let's see.
What's my name, Tyler? What's my name, Tyler?
Who's my manager? Of course, David. Some of the CT techs have been helpful. Orlando and Rosie. Lynn's always helpful.
Absolutely. Putting them on the spot. That's a wonderful name. So all I want to say is I hope you have a wonderful and training session, because training is in full force. This is like day 4 today.
Oh yeah.
At day 4, and so good things to come. So I just want to say welcome to the family.
Glad to be here.
All right. Appreciate you, man. Thank you very much, Tyler. Appreciate it. All right, folks, we're going to continue this YouTube Huddle because I got a lot of information to cascade down to you. We're at the 7-minute mark. Do not change that channel. Don't change it, because here's another trivia question, all right? At the 7-minute mark, we get to add Tyler to our birthday list. What month does Tyler go to, folks? Tyler, you cannot answer, Tyler. Do not answer. We're putting you on the birthday list. Birthday shout-outs, for May, we know that was a trivia question. Nobody celebrated a birthday, and I will give you a hint for Tyler's birth month. Okay, for 500 CUDA points, it's not May. May still stays empty. I can't believe that. Birthday shout-outs for this month, June the 2nd. Happy belated birthday, Jay. Happy belated birthday. Wow. You're the only one that shares a birthday in the month of June. And let's see, that's crazy. You're the only one. That would have been a great trivia question. Jay does not share his birthday with anybody, unless I'm wrong. Okay, so that's that. We're putting that up. Let's get down to the next topic. Okay, folks. Holidays for PTO per Lynn. She has a request. If you're going to request a holiday PTO, please put the exact shift. Not the exact shift, but pretty close to the hours. Like if you're going to be submitting the PTO for your shift, make sure you put on there, if it's a 12-hour shift, 7A to 7P. Or if it's a 7P to 7A. Sometimes it doesn't let you put the PM, but we'll do 7A to 7P. I'm after the amount of hours. So for instance, if you work a 12-hour shift, don't put just 8 hours. Do not just put 8 hours. Make sure if you work a 12-hour shift, it's 7A to 7P. If you work an 8-hour shift, okay, that's fine, 8 to 4, something like that. But that really helps, because I don't want y'all to short yourself on hours, okay? So that's that on that. Alrighty. Gosh, we just finished, Tanya and just left here, and Jessica, they just finished doing a very big inventory by themselves, okay? So you say, well, what's the big deal about inventory? But these are interventional radiology nurses who did inventory. That's something that's historically routinely done by the RAD techs. Rebecca will be the first one to tell you many times she's done inventory, but they've been at Shoreline. They're based out of Shoreline, of course. So I just want to say a thank you to Tanya and Jessica for completing the 9-page inventory. for that, not to mention working up our furloughs. We need our radiology RNs. We need them every day. We cannot do this without y'all. So again, thank y'all so much here. Let's see here. No news yet on the rad group just yet. Oh, as soon as the official word comes down the pike, I will share this on a special edition of our department YouTube huddle for the announcement of our latest group and how that's going to look. Okay. So again, please continue night shift. Follow the time frame for sending to Vesta. Send 15 minutes in advance, please. That's what the radiologists, sometimes they even call an hour. Start sending to Vesta right now. Just not a problem. Code purple, all clear. That's my next topic right there. Okay. So nevertheless, after hours Vesta, night shift, thank y'all so much again. Please, thank you so much. If you see that it's more than 2 hours and Vesta has not, switch it to urgent, call up Vesta. If no luck there, please call up the on-call radiologist and let them know, hey, as per your request, we are behind more than 2 hours. These are the patient's names, and they'll work it out. So we've had to utilize that backup on system on call. So we're getting there. We're in June. Stay tuned. More to come on that, okay? But I don't want to just give a bunch of maybe this, maybe that. I want to give you a definite plan of action, okay, for the next one. So that's that. So we had Code Purple call a couple of days ago, and it was Joint Commission. It was Dr. Madden, who is a retired orthopedic surgeon. For the past couple of years, we have been working on the Spine Survey Joint Commission accreditation. We want to be able to have that seal, that gold seal, on the entrance of the hospital for Shoreline and South. Okay, so Dr. Borkowski comes tonight, is the medical director of the spine program. Dr. Michele is in there also. Dr. Cordell does come somewhat have you. So being that this hospital is doing such a great job in providing surgical cases for patients, whether it's a anterior cervical fusion, lumbar fusion, or T-lift, or kyphoplasty, this is a center of excellence. It really is. And everybody who's gone through the OR or what have you, or done CTs or done MRIs or flexion extension x-rays of these spine cases, you know that in the past 2 years, we've done a lot of these. Yeah. And it's come to fruition where the joint survey finally came on site. He surveyed Shoreline, he surveyed South, and he basically couldn't give us the exact word, but he did allude to the fact that we should be celebrating tonight. That's a great sign that we will become accredited through the Joint Commission. Jacob, basically. So yeah, great job all the way around from the executive leadership all the way down to the people working the C-arms for these cases. So leads to another shout out. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Al. Thank you, Clarissa. AJ, Brianna, Katie has gotten in there on some T-lifts, on some spine cases, and the training continues, okay? We're getting Tyler there, okay, folks? So we're not going to forget Tyler on that. That's part of his scope right there. Holiday Peel, we did talk about that. Awesome. Oh, I'm at the 13-minute mark. Let's wrap this up. Welcome back, Jason. Welcome back again. Much love there, Jason, part of the family. Thank you so much. And he did give a nice thank you card. I put it in the break room here to share with everybody here. Vesta, we talked about that. Ooh, hand hygiene. I did post this. Radiology was audited 55 times. 55 audits were done by radiology. And we were 98% compliant. 98% compliant. Here we are right here at this last one right here. 98%. We surpassed it. 55. Wow, folks. What does that tell you? They're watching us. I know you go in the room, you could foam in the room or you can foam out, but when you walk out, do this motion. They're watching us. They have our color of our Caribbean blue, so they're watching us. Great job, radiology, on keeping our patients safe. And you know what? Keeping ourselves safe, right? Keeping our family safe too. COVID's making a little uptick there, so be careful, folks. Be careful. Let's see here. That's that. Most importantly, folks, pay attention to this note. If you see this note, if you see this sign, stop. Do not enter. Examine progress. Please. If you see this note on a door, do not enter. Please. The middle room is a full-fledged ultrasound room, and Amy has at times has had associates, coworkers, barge right in during a very sensitive ultrasound exam. So please do not just barge into one of those rooms. I know that's where our staff bathroom is at. It's not time to hand it over just yet. That's our third ultrasound room. I'm telling you, CT, they're on y'all's tails. Y'all need a second CT scanner to keep up with ultrasound, right? Stop. Do not enter. If you see that sign, please, I implore you, do not enter. As a reminder, folks, got to have Vocera. That's part of your tools. Got to have it. Sometimes we come in, there's no Voceras hanging. All the Voceras are in use. They're in somebody's locker. They're in somebody's car. Come on, folks. Come to me. Come to me. I will make a Vocera appear. If I have to pull it off of somebody else and give it to you, I'll do that too. So please, you got to have, this is part of your tools. Okay, got to have Vocera. And I'm guilty of this also. Vocera. Double check it. Double check it. Log on, okay? Log on, please. All right, folks. We are doing, I'm sorry, we don't understand, please. The time you don't understand. We're doing locker assignments. We're labeling lockers. We had 4 lockers that were unaccounted for. We solved one. He was last year, 4 years ago. So yeah, it's full. It's full, badge and all. I mean, he left in a hurry. So we're going to get that. We're going to notify Joe Ramon there and return his belongings there. So nevertheless, if you have locker number 18 or locker number 22, please notify me. Because come Monday or Tuesday, I'm going to cut that lock off. Not me personally. I'm going to call security, sign some paperwork, and we're going to open that up and clear it out because we have some associates who need a locker, okay? So if you're number 18 or number 22, and that is your locker because it's locked, that's perfectly okay. Not a problem. I'm at the 16-minute and 48-second mark. I want to say thank you so much for your attention on this. 2 trivia questions. What month was Tyler born in? Add him to our birthday log. And I forgot the second one. Oh my gosh, I forgot the second one. No, I didn't. Who sings this song and what's the name of the song? I know y'all are going to Shazam it. Y'all going to ask Siri who sings this song. Hey Siri, who sings this song? Better not say it. Have a good weekend, folks.